Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis. Today I want to talk about the concept of going ultralight. So you'll see different people like me go out in the Pacific Crest Trail carrying 22-liter backpack. I've carried 11-liter backpack. I've also carried a huge backpack that weighed 5 pounds. And believe me, less is more. And it's not the concept of I gotta buy A, B, and C gear and that's gonna make my through hike. No, it's just the concept of being ultralight, knowing what you need, only taking what you need, and knowing how to use what you need, and being flexible with different things, but understanding this works for you, this works for someone else. Someone might take an umbrella, it being ultralight, and that works for them, or Frog Tog's rain jacket, or a certain type of headlamp or flashlight. But no, you don't need that precise gear. And as a matter of fact, if you look at someone like me versus Jupiter Hikes versus someone like Lint, who's a triple crowner, or Josh Perry, who just did an FKT, or even Heather Anderson that did an FKT, we're all different in what gear we like and what gear we don't like, and we're all flexible. Different hikes, different years, we try different things. It's just a concept. So let me dive in. So why would you want to go ultra light? Because you can take a smaller backpack, and no, I would never through hike with this backpack. This is just my day pack, but I've hiked in my 11-liter like I said, my 22-liter backpacks on the PCT. You have not only less weight on your back, you also have less, everything compresses nicer, so you're allowed, like I said, to carry a smaller pack. So again, the kitchen 5-pound kitchen scale that does very important pounds and grams is your best friend. You weigh everything. You would be surprised. All those little grams add up to ounces, add up to pounds, add up to happy times on the trail. So I just want to show you, a light stuff sack. That's it. If you want to take one stuff sack, just make it super light. Think of a scarf. It's got multi-uses. Again, multi-use and light. And see, this wraps around, keeps you super warm, covers up that area, and light, light, light. I've said this before, compression sleeves. Instead of taking, a whole base layer, you can just have these compression sleeves, which I've used on the trail with a 50-degree quilt in April. I think that was, 2018? Yeah. And I didn't even have a foam pad or an air mattress. I was sleeping on a car window shade at the dollar store, and I had just shorts, and I brought no thermals and a 50-degree quilt and some aluminum foil to kind of burrito myself in. Anyway, I was cold, but hey, you know what? It worked. So anyway, going back to here, compression sleeves. These are actually Nike. They're about $20-something, and these are ones that I use for my legs. And then I showed you these yesterday. These are arm compression sleeve. You can have something that goes over the fingers and half your hand, eliminating the need for sun gloves or other gloves, or you can get something super ultralight. These are Nyko video game company. I got these free at E3 one year. A strap to hold everything together. I went over these, these tights, which I cut down into leggings, and these are just pantyhose. And I found the biggest size I could find. If you were a guy, you can wear it too. No one cares what you wear on the trail, honestly. Size E. You might get an interesting trail name. But anyway, these are just women's tights. Super warm, super light, and you could even take these thicker tights, cut them into leggings, and just have that extra leggings while you're sitting around camp or sleeping. You can cut your hat down and just make a visor, and you can combine that with a beanie or a baklava, for extra warmth, or put your buff on for extra warmth, just to block out that shade. I also showed the bicycling hat. The only thing with the bicycling hat, with intense afternoon sun, it doesn't have enough visor to block the sun out, personally for me, because I don't wear sunglasses, because I have glasses that are tinted transition they kind of become sunglasses. So this actually works better for me. I like my head ventilated. Small, useful gloves, especially if you're doing, you don't use trekking, or you actually do use trekking poles or not, or you've got a dog on a leash, whatever, use your hands a lot. These fingerless gloves, they've gotten a lot of use. I dropped them at Edison Lake, and I had to hike back to go get them. That was kind of annoying. Also, the Velcro can rip other things, so I put them in this light little sack, and then in the evening I hang this sack up on my ridge line, and I put my glasses in there, my headlamp that I need at night. So that's my one little sack I do carry. Different types of gloves if you don't want those. These are really light. They were like $5 at Target. They're Batman gloves, and they have the nice little grip and fingers for the phone. These are other, if you want warmer gloves, I've got the Z-Pack Possum down here. These I showed you the other day. These are just little Chinese gloves, and these are even smaller and lighter if you want them a little tighter, so you can get them really light. Again, shaving off grams. A little bandana, which I use as it's polyester. I use as a pee rag instead of all that toilet paper. I just use toilet paper for number 2, not number 1, and just wash that every creek. Just get some water, pour it on there, wash it out. I got a little cleaning soap I use. You know, you can scale down your Buff. Instead of using Buff brand, go get a generic brand that's a little lighter if that's all you need, and it covers your neck, or you're smaller, you weigh less, and your neck's smaller. You don't need a big buff. Also, I like orange, like I said, for hunting season on the PCT. There is different hunting seasons. You go past a gun range at one point. You know, orange can be good for also, if you have nothing, orange just a flag down for help. Bug nets, you don't need some thick one that has this on here. You know, you can get, I got this really light one at the dollar store that, you know, it has a hole on both sides. So if I am wearing a beanie, you know, on my head, I don't need, or a buff on my head, I don't need that, the top, or you got thick hair, it's like, that's fine, you know. Super light. I got this like dollar store lacy like bra and undies for while you're doing laundry, so you can wear your oversized rain jacket or your puffy, you know, I don't know, wrap yourself in your quilt and wear that, you know, just extra while you're doing laundry. You know, lightweight beanies. This one's, I like a thicker beanie. I've taken this one every year on the trail, and I can pull it down now that's stretched out. I can pull it down over my eyes to keep, you know, the sun out and be extra warm too, and then fold it up and get extra warmth in the ears. Or you can go with this little Arc'teryx merino wool beanie. It's super light. I just don't like the way it looks, but anyway, again, or you can just go with a balaclava, so you don't need like a hooded jacket, and that kept me really warm in the Sierras. I almost didn't bring it in 2016, and it was late August, and boy, it was nice. And again, I showed these little lightweight shorts also that you can wear to have extra if you do want to swim in one of the lakes. You don't want to get your regular shorts dirty, or you're gonna wash your other shorts in the lake. You jump in the lake and, you know, hang those on your pack to dry, and you can throw these on the hike. Again, super light, you know, a little plastic bag to put things in, much better than a stuff sack, you know, with a twisty hair tie, much better than rubber bands. They break, and just some synthetic bras there, and a little, you know, you can clip this bag to the back of your pack, and you can let things dry out. That's like really good while you're hiking. So hope that gives you some inspiration, you know, to think about different lightweight things you can take. And again, all the stuff starts adding up, so you want it to be super light. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.